Alright, so Carlisle, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to all the apostles, and the laws of great millstone of Ruel, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth and sincerity. So I'm taking this video here.
Russia says it is speeding up efforts to reduce its dependency on the US dollar and the American payment system. The Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov has described the move as a way to counter Washington's new sanctions against Moscow. According to Ryabkov, it is urgent to switch the settling currency from the US dollar to a substitute one. The decision comes less than a week after President Donald Trump signed into law a new sanctions bill that targeted Russia's energy sector. In retaliation, the Kremlin told the White House to reduce the number of its diplomats to 455. Russia has already tried to build an alternative to the US-dominated World Bank by creating a new reserve fund in cooperation with Brazil, India, China, and South Africa.
Now you know the US dollar is the most reliable money source that it have. All countries has always used the US dollar to be able to conduct business. You understand? So the US dollar is like the most major dollar it have. Everybody has had to use it to be able to do transactions worldwide. But now Russia started to want to implement their own form of main currency. You understand? And do away with the US dollar. Now we know it had countries that would do something like this in the past, and that resulted in the US actually going to war with those countries, or bombing them, or whatever the case may be.
Political commentator and analyst Jason Unruhe believes that Russia's move could be successful and that there is no time better than now for Moscow and the BRICS countries to get rid of the US financial dominance.
That's the kind of monetary power that the U.S. has coming out of many agreements in the past, particularly with regards to the Bretton Woods Agreement, etc. The U.S. dollar holds a completely hegemonic role. But this, however, does not mean that the U.S. dollar is invincible. It's not something that cannot be undermined or something that cannot be substituted for something else. Every currency has its vulnerabilities, and that's equally true for the United States dollar. Since the US dollar is always taken, if you could build agreements to agree to take something else, then you would certainly have the ability to do so. It's just that the U.S. currency is floating around the world so much and is backed up by the authority of the United States. It was just a natural step to adopt that as a means of settling exchanges. However,
So you see the other nations that are becoming even stronger than America. They're trying to establish their own strength by even doing away with even depending on America to begin with. You understand? And all that might contribute to helping them go to war, because anybody who the US can control, or they realize that they're losing any control over, they just want to get our control back.
if agreements can be made on other currencies to fulfill that role, then there's no reason why the power of the US dollar cannot be undermined in this way. The BRICS countries have certainly put together a solid effort in order to do so.